latest in the double murder trial of Alec Murdaugh. The state has finished with its additional witnesses in response to the defense's case.
Now, tomorrow, the jury is expected to travel to where Maggie and Paul Murdaugh were killed at the family's former hunting estate. Taggart Houck has been following this trial. He's in Colleton County tonight with more. Tag.
Good evening to you both. Yeah, testimony in this trial is officially over. The jury will, as you mentioned, go to that Moselle property. It's about 25 minutes from here, and then closing arguments are expected to begin.
Anything before the jury comes.
Day 26 in the trial of Alec Murdaugh began with more questions about its length as the state prepared to call several witnesses in response to the defense's case.
It seems to me the state's position is let no dead horse go unbeaten. This has got to stop. Thank you.
I realize this is going long. I intend to move expeditiously.
For the third time, the state called Ronnie Crosby, Murdaugh's former law partner.
When was the first time you've heard the defendant's latest story admitting that he was in fact at the kennels minutes before the victims were killed?
When he told you that he was at the kennels was the first time that I'd ever heard that.
The defense questioned Crosby's motive.
If you're implying that I would come in here and somehow shade truth in any way because of that, I would take high offense with that, Mr. Harpootlian.
I'm concerned about your high offense. Are you angry at him for stealing your money?
I have no feeling one way or the other.
You don't have any feeling about Alec Murdaugh betraying you and stealing your money. I admire you. I don't know that I could look beyond that. Do you think he did it?
I don't have an opinion. I don't have the benefit of the materials you have.
And where does the blood spatter go?
Attorney General Alan Wilson questioned the state's crime scene expert.
One that I didn't know about.
The defense claimed Paul's killer would have been 5'2" to 5'4".
In your professional opinion, can you exclude a 6'4" defendant like Alec Murdaugh, or anyone for that matter at that height, from shooting that shotgun at that angle?
Absolutely not.
And jurors will not be permitted while on that trip to talk to anyone except Judge Clifton Newman. They're expected to return around 11 o'clock to the courthouse tomorrow morning. And Judge Newman also indicated that he believed it might be a possibility that deliberations could begin tomorrow. In Colleton County, Taggart Houck, WYFF News 4.